Let's start by creating that character array that has the vowels. I'm going to create an array and then I'm going to go ahead and print them out. So again, it's a character array, and whenever I create an array I use square brackets, and I'm going to call it vowels, and I'm going to set it equal to, and I'm going to give it the values, and I want to use single quotes because it is a character array, and it doesn't matter what order you do them in, A, E, I, O, and U, and semicolon. Now I have an array called vowels. So now what I want to do is print them out. So I'm going to use a for loop because I know how big my array is. So I'm going to say for, I like to use int I equals 0. I want to start at subscript 0. As long as I is less than, and remember I'm going to use the property to determine the length of the array. So I don't use open and close parentheses, I just use dot length. And then the last thing I want to do is just increase I each time, and I'm just going to print them out so that they're each on their own line. So system.out.println, and I'm going to print out vowels bracket I bracket, and that'll say when you start out it'll print out whatever's in position 0. Print line will allow it to print on a separate line. Let's run it and see what it looks like. Okay, you can see down here that it ran successfully and it prints A, E, I, O, U on separate lines. In this example, I used a couple of things. I initialized an array in this example, I used a couple of things by creating the array using character vowels equals open curly bracket, and then I used a for loop and I used the property length of the array so that I could print out each vowel on a separate line. Okay, I hope that helps.